Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Khusnur Fargholih. I'm a STT Malang student majoring in graphic design and animation. Here I will explain a little about rating CPS. Okay, let's start. Chapter 1. Number 1, definition. The CPS report is a scientific paper that must be compiled by student 1-year vocational program STT Malang to complete his studies in the program. This report is written after students have conducted the CPS or TA program under the direction of the lecturer supervisor. The supervisor has academic responsibility for the CPS report or the final project of the student under his guidance in terms of scientific third and work rating format. This academic responsibility is indicated by the signature of the supervisor that is affixed on the report approval sheet. CPS activities are adjusted to the development of the applicable curriculum. The CPS activity is from learning practical work practice in the industrial world as the first step in learning student entering the industrial world, so they need direct supervisor from the advisor and the CPS team. Number 2, destination. The first destination is a uniformity of the format of writing CPS in STT Malang. The second destination is as a guideline for student in writing CPS. And the last destination is guidelines for supervisor in directing the writing of CPS. Okay, next. Chapter 4. The main part of the CPS or final project. The main part of the CPS is the core part of the CPS, which is the result of scientific writing produced by students. The main part of the CPS in general consists of several chapters. The problem raised for the CPS can come from the absorption of a theoretical aspect or from design work. The main parts of the CPS at least contain components, namely problems, framework, theory, research methods, result, discussion and analysis, as well as conclusion and suggestion. But therefore, if each of these components is discussed in a separate chapter, the CPS will consist of 5 chapters. The first chapter is an introduction which contains background, problem formulation, problem limitation, purpose of report writing, and benefit of writing. The second chapter is a literature review. The third chapter is writing method, which contains the object of writing, types of data, data collection method, data source, and design flow. The fourth chapter is the result and development, which contains CPS activities, discussion, problem finding, problem analysis, and problem solving solution. The last chapter is the closing, which contains conclusion and suggestion. Okay, next, the last chapters, bibliography and quote. Number 1, bibliography writing. Bibliography must be written on a new page and include all reference which is used to compile the CPS or final project. The title reference is written with capital letters and placed in the middle of the paper. Bibliography is written based on alphabetical order. The first line is written on the left side of the paper with a space of 1 space. As for the distance between bibliography, one with the next bibliography is 2 space. The variation in writing a bibliography are the two differences in bibliography used, namely textbook, ilmiah, journal articles, research result in the form of result reports, research, CPS or thesis. There are ways to write a bibliography and various forms of bibliography. And the last is citation writing. Quotation is The author rating that is referred to in the body of the rating would include the author's surname and year of publication in brackets. That's a short material about CPS. IN Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.